Haribo. He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name Haribo, Haribo.
I've talked enough. Here, we'll get a little Dashoots.
Someone's looking your report.
No, why don't you sit down? Sit down, just do it off the cuff. Let's see what happens.
Right, cuff off.
You just woke up?
No.
No?
No.
Been up for a while. Okay.
Dashoot here. I'm feeling wretched. Wretched. There's nothing worth doing. There's nothing in this world that's anything worth doing. Nothing that's worthwhile. I can't find anything that's worthwhile.
Congratulations.
Getting showered was a terrible job. Turning the shower on and getting some more water on my face was terrible. I just want to shove it under the bed and bash my head on the side of the walls. I'm not a happy bunny this morning, but I am as well. I'm happy. The fact that I'm realising all these things. It's funny, I don't want to be anywhere, but I want to be somewhere. You know, and it's Krishna I'm looking for. I want him so much, but he's so much out of the reach. He's just far away from the clouds, you know. Everything I do, everything I think. My room's in a terrible mess. It's all over the place. Clothes all over the place and things all over the place. And I can't be bothered to do it. I've looked at it a few times and thought, I'll do that. And I thought, nah, I can't do it tomorrow. I feel like a big girl up and down, you know. I don't want to feel like a big girl up and down. I want to feel like a man. I want to walk about and kick things and bite people and things, you know. And no, I don't want to do anything like that at all. I don't want to do anything. I don't know if you can understand what I mean, but I'm completely vacant. And God has given me this mic this morning and to speak to you, and I got nothing to say because nothing's really coming through to me. I can't get any excitement at going anywhere or doing anything or saying anything or doing something, you know. It's just not there. I'm waiting to bang my head on the wall and rub it against the wall. You know, it's something to do. Something to give me something to do. But I don't feel it's just vacant. There's a big sign that says nothing here. You know, I don't want to eat, I don't want to drink, I don't want to sit down, I don't want to stand up, I don't want to lie down, I just don't want to. Anything to do, I don't want it. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. I feel absolutely stupid, so stupid. You know, nothing will turn me on. Going down the temple won't turn me on, going to Navadvip won't turn me on, going in the Jalangi won't turn me on, going in the Yamuna won't turn me on. Nothing will turn me on. Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing at all, apart from Krishna. Apart from Krishna, yeah. I just want him to put his arms around me and say, there, David, how are you? Or even, there, Dashoot. See, I've even forgot the Dashoot now. I'm going back to my original name. So I just don't know what to say to you. I mean, you were following the path of Krishna. You've got this to come, you know. if you're in the mood of gopi, like what apparently I am, you know, it's going to be one hell of a letdown, and then one hell of an uprising and a letdown and an uprising all the time. I'm getting a lot of these letdowns at the moment. Get more letdowns than uprisings. Hopefully that'll pass. And if this is love, it feels horrible, but it feels good at the same time. You know, it feels what it's like to be a, I don't know, a little girl bounding about all over the place, and can't think of what to do, mummy. You know, I can't think of what to do, Krishna. I can't think of anything to do at all. Ah! It's so painful. It hurts. It does. It hurts. It hurts my head. It hurts my heart. And it hurts the rest of my body. And it's awful. I look at myself and I think, oh, you stupid idiot. You know, what's the matter with you? Why can't you do something? Why are you such an imbecile? Imbecilic? Why? I'm a grown man, sort of 69 years old, nearly 70. And I'm feeling like a 4-year-old girl who's dancing up and down. You know, who's lost the marbles or whatever. I've lost my marbles. If I had any, I lost them. And I'm just fed up. But I'm not fed up as well at the same time. Funny. Because I know it's going to go, hopefully. Going to go and I'll be, good day. I'll be talking sort of, I don't know. But anybody tells me a joke or anything like that, you know, anything to laugh at, be funny at, and I just can't laugh. It's just not, I don't see the funny side of it, so it's bad. Anyway, that's me, Hare Krishna.
Let me explain a little bit. See, this, yeah, I know, I can totally relate to this. So anyway, a little explanation should be in order here, because it's not what it seems. It's like, you know, it seems like, why would anybody want this bhakti? You know, it's like, that's kind of, you know, kind of weird, you know, just to feel like that and all that. But if you really look deeply into this, he's getting spontaneous purification, okay? Spontaneous purification. He's getting what these sannyasis are trying to do, renounce the world. He's getting it by the Lord is helping him. See, all these things, I just want to hear, I like to this, I want. See, all these I want, are being dissolved by separation. See, and poor Lord, he's always faulted for helping us. So I got to stand up for Krishna and say, hey man, congratulations. You're getting spontaneously this kind of great gift. It does smooth out a lot, and then it becomes pure separation because there's no more. You just like Krishna, man. You know, this is how you roll. You know me. I know you. You come, you go, and all this. See, and so Rupa Goswami said, if one is fortunate and develops love of God, one will experience what? The poison and nectar of it. Can you relate to that, Dasu?
Yeah.
See? Amazing, huh? See? You got the ultimate gift. See, that's why I'm teaching it here, because nobody else can. Could you imagine entering such a state and not having guidance? That's why this Raganuga, if you come in, or you're made a Raganuga, you have to have right association, a more mature devotee, to help you understand, navigate these things, and that it's not a bad thing. The Lord is dissolving your material entanglement. And that's, it just comes in, the thing is you just want to do pure devotional service. Nothing wrong with that. Wouldn't it be nice, like me now, I just pick up my bead bag and usually I just go right into ecstasy. If I'm in the separation, like I feel pangs of this, they oscillate, and then I just pick up the highest pastimes, of the Goswamis, and I realize I'm just right there because I can relate to the gopis, and all my family is all like this. I'm from that place. I feel family members. Prabhupada was from that place. You think he wasn't from that place? Are you kidding? I'm just here to reveal, these things. Okay? So spontaneous purification of all these things, petty things that are inside and all this. Why I want to be this or what? Remember, like yesterday he was telling me that he said, yeah, I wanted to be something big before, but now that desire is gone. See, where did it go? This separation dissolves all that subtle stuff, man. People all wanted to be big cheeses, man. It's in there. You want to be acknowledged. You want to be, all that. All that gets burned up in separation. Any impious propensities or anything, just burn in the fire. Everything gets burned up. Why? It becomes fuel for what? Pure devotional service. Then, so very, very fortunate to have such a deep stage happen so quickly. I guess Krishna trusts our little teaching here. So Ellen says, Haribo, powerful preaching for those who are ready to totally surrender to the Supreme Lord, all via heartfelt devotional service. And I mean, a lot of people try to surrender directly. But this is really the way. It's you just hear submissive hearing from the devotee. We're preaching now Vrindavan, spontaneous devotion, so the Lord's awakening the devotees. So anyway, that's there. So let's do a little reading here. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna.
Actually, I'm getting told off before I even start.
Your best Oxford English.
Actually, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was always merged in ecstatic emotion. But just as a potter's wheel turns without the potter touching it, the Lord's bodily activities, like bathing, going to the temple to see Lord Jagannath, and taking lunch went on automatically. One day, while Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was looking at Lord Jagannath in the temple, Lord Jagannath appeared to be personally Sri Krishna, the son of Nanda Maharaj. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu realized Lord Jagannath to be Krishna himself, Lord Chaitanya's 5 senses immediately became absorbed in attraction for the 5 attributes of Lord Krishna. Just as in a tug of war, the single mind of Lord Chaitanya was attracted in 5 directions by the 5 transcendental attributes of Lord Krishna. Thus the Lord became unconscious. Just then, the Upalabhoga ceremony of Lord Jagannath concluded, and the devotees who had accompanied Lord Chaitanya to the temple took him back home. That night, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was attended by Svarup Damodar Goswami and Ramananda Rai. Keeping hands around their necks, the Lord began to lament. When Srimati Radharani was very much agitated due to feeling great separation from Krishna, she spoke a verse to Visakha, explaining explaining the cause of her great anxiety and restlessness. Reciting that verse, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu expressed his burning emotions. Then, with great lamentation, he explained the verse to Sarup Damodar and Ramananda Rai. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "To the hearts of the gopis and high-standing hills, they are inundated by the waves of the nectarian ocean of Krishna's beauty. His sweet voice enters their ears and gives them transcendental bliss. The touch of his body is cooler than millions and millions of moons. Together, and the nectar of his millions and millions of moons together, and the nectar of his body, the fragrance, overfloods the entire world. Oh, my dear friend, that Krishna, who is now, is the son of Nanda Maharaj, and whose lips are exactly like nectar, is attracting my five senses by force. Lord Sri Krishna's beauty, the sound of his words, and the vibration of his flute, his touch, his fragrance, and the taste of his lips are full of an indescribable sweetness. When all these features attract my five senses at once, my senses all ride together on a single horse of my mind, but want to go in five different directions. And that's true. Oh, my dear friend, please hear the cause of my misery. My five senses are actually extravagant rogues. They know very well that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but they still want to plunder Krishna's property. My mind is just like a single horse being ridden by the five senses of perception, headed by sight. Each of my senses wants to ride that horse, and then they pull my mind in five different directions simultaneously. In what direction will I go? If they all pull at one time, certainly the horse will lose his life. How can I tolerate this atrocity? My dear friend, if you say just try to control your senses, what shall I say? I cannot become angry at my senses. Is it their fault? Krishna's beauty, sound, touch, fragrance and taste are by nature extremely attractive. These five features are attracting my senses, and each wants to drag my mind in a different direction. In this way, the life of my mind is in great danger. Just like a horse ridden in five directions at once, thus I am also in danger of dying. The consciousness of what each woman within the three worlds is certainly like a high hill, but the sweetness of Krishna's beauty is like an ocean. Even a drop of water from the ocean can flood the entire world and submerge all the high hills of consciousness. The sweetness of Krishna's joking words play indestructible havoc with the hearts of all women. His words bind a woman's ear to the qualities of their sweetness. Thus there is a tug of war, and the life of the ear departs. Krishna's transcendental body is so cool that it cannot be compared even to sandalwood pulp, or to millions upon millions of moons. It expertly attracts the breasts of all women, which may resemble high hills. Indeed, the transcendental body of Krishna attracts the minds of all women within the three worlds. The fragrance of Krishna's body is more maddening than the aroma of musk. And it surpasses the fragrance of the bluish lotus flower. It enters the nostrils of all the women of the world and makes a nest there, thus attracts them. Krishna's lips are so sweet, they combine with the camphor of his gentle smile, and they attract the minds of all women, forcing them to give up all other attractions. If the sweetness of Krishna's smile is unobtainable, great mental difficulties and lamentation result. That sweetness is the only wealth of the gopis of Vrindavan. After speaking in this way, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu got hold of the necks of Ramananda Rai and Swarup Damodar. Then the Lord said, "My dear friends, please listen to me. When shall I go? Where shall I go? What shall I do? Where shall I go? Where shall I go to get Krishna? Please, both of you, tell me how I can find him." Thus absorbed in transcendental pain, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu he lamented day after day in the company of Swarup Damodar Goswami and Ramananda Rai. To enhance the ecstatic mood of the Lord, Swarup Damodar would sing appropriate songs and Ramananda Rai would recite suitable verses. In this way they were able to pacify him. The Lord especially liked to hear Bilva Mangala Thakur's Krishna Kanamrita. The poetry of Vidyapani and Sri Gita Govinda by Jayadev Goswami. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu felt great pleasure in his heart when he associates chanted verse and sang songs from these books. One day while going to the beach by the sea, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu suddenly saw a flower garden. Lord Chaitanya mistook the garden for Vrindavan and very quickly entered it. Absorbed in ecstatic love of Krishna, he wandered throughout the garden, searching for him. After Krishna's disappearance with Radharani during this Ras dance, the gopis wandered in the forest looking for him. In the same way, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wandered in the garden by the sea. Absorbed in the ecstatic mood of the gopis, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wandered here and there. He began to inquire about Krishna by quoting verses to all the trees and creepers. The gopis said, "O Kuta tree, Priyala tree, Panasa, Asana, Bakula, Mango, O Kadama tree, O Nipa tree, and all the trees living in the bank of the Yamuna, for the welfare of others. Please let us know where Krishna has gone. We've lost our minds and are almost dead. Oh, auspicious Tulsi plant, you're very dear to Govinda's lotus feet, and he's very dear to you. Have you seen Krishna walking here, wearing a garland of your leaves, surrounded by a swarm of bumblebees? Oh, plants of malati flowers, maluka flowers, jati and yuthaka flowers, have you seen Krishna passing this way, touching you with his hand to give you pleasure? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu continued, O mango tree, O jackfruit tree, O Payala, Jambu and Govinda are trees, you are all in heart. You are all inhabitants of a holy place. Therefore, kindly act for the welfare of others. Have you seen Krishna coming this way? Can you tell us what we have done? He has gone and saved our lives. When the trees did not tell the gopi, the trees did not reply, the gopis guessed. Since all of these trees belong to the male class, all of them must be friends of Krishna. Why should the trees tell us where Krishna has gone? Let us rather inquire from the creepers. They are female and therefore like friends to us. They will certainly tell us to where Krishna has gone, since I've seen him personally. Guessing in this way, the gopis inquired from the plants and creepers headed by Tulsi. O Tulsi, O Malati, O Yuthi, Madhva and Malika, Krishna is very dear to you, therefore he must have come and near you. You're all just like dear friends, said to us. Kindly tell us in which way Krishna has gone, and save our lives. Still, when they still received no reply, the gopis thought, these plants are all Krishna's maidservants, and out of fear they will not speak to us. The gopis then came upon a group of she-deer, smelling the aroma of Krishna's body, the seeing faces of the deer. The gopis inquired from them. It was the deity Krishna was nearby. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, O wife of the deer, Lord Krishna has been embracing his beloved, and as the kumkum powder on her raised breast has covered his garment of kunda flowers. The fragrance of his garland is flowing here. Oh my dear friend, have you seen Krishna passing? Have you seen Krishna passing this way with his dearmost companions, increasing the pleasure of the eyes of all of you? Oh dear, Sri Krishna is always very pleased to give you pleasure. Kindly inform us whether he passes this way in the company of Srimad Radharani. We think that they must certainly have come this way. We are not outsiders. Being very dear to Srimati Radharani, we can perceive the bodily fragrance of Krishna from a distance. Krishna has been embracing Srimati Radharani, and the kumkum powder on her breast has mixed with the garland of kumkum of kunda flowers decorating his body. The fragrance of the garland has scented the entire atmosphere. Lord Krishna has left this place, and therefore the deer are feeling separation. They do not hear our words, therefore how can they reply? How can they reply? The gopis then came from many trees so laden with fruits and flowers that their branches bent down to the ground. The gopis thought that because of the trees, because all the trees must have seen Krishna pass by, they were offering respectful obeisance to him. To be certain, the gopis inquired from the trees, Lord Chaitanya continued, "O trees, kindly tell us whether Radharani's younger brother Krishna welcomed your obeisances with loving gestures, no, with loving glances, as he passed this way." Resting one hand on the shoulder of Srimati Radharani, holding a lotus flower on the other, and being followed by a swarm of bumblebees, maddened by the fragrance of tulsi flowers. To stop the bumblebees from landing on the face of his beloved, he whisked them away with the lotus flower in his hand, and thus his mind was slightly diverted. When he, or did he not pay attention while you offered him obeisances? Kindly give evidence supporting your words. Separation from Krishna has made these Krishna servants very unhappy. Having lost consciousness, how can they answer us? Saying this, the gopis stepped onto the beach by the Yamuna river. There they saw Lord Krishna beneath a labamba tree. Standing there with his flute to his lips, Krishna, who enchants millions upon millions of cupids, attracted the minds and eyes of all the world with his unlimited beauty. When Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw the transcendental beauty of Krishna, he fell down on the ground, unconscious. At that time, all the devotees headed by Sarup Damodar Goswami joined him in the garden. Just as before, they saw all the symptoms of transcendental ecstatic love manifested in the body of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Although eternally he appeared bewildered, he was tasting transcendental bliss within. Once again, all the devotees brought Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu back to consciousness by concentrated effort. Then the Lord got up and began wandering here and there, looking all around. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "Where has my Krishna gone? I saw him, and just now, and his beauty has captured my eyes and mind. Why can't I again see Krishna holding his flute to his lips? My eyes are wandering in the hope of seeing him once more." Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then recited the following verse, which was spoken by Srimati Radharani to her dear friend Visakha. "My dear friend, the lustre of Krishna's body is more brilliant than that of a newly formed cloud. and his yellow dress is more attractive than newly arrived lightning. A peacock feather decorates his head, and on his neck hangs a lovely necklace of brilliant pearls. As he holds it up, clutching, as he holds. Has he holds his chanting flute to his lips, his face looks as beautiful as the full of the moon. By such beauty, Madam Mohan, the enchanter of Cupid, is increasing the desire of my eyes to see him. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu continued, Sri Krishna's complexion is as polished as powdered ointment. He surpasses the beauty of a newly formed cloud, and is softer than a blue lotus flower indeed. His complexion is so pleasing that it attracts the eyes and minds of everyone, and it is so powerful that it defies all comparison. My dear friend, please tell me what I should do. Krishna is attractive as a wonderful cloud, I can't read it. And my eyes are just like chakora birds, which are dying of thirst because they do not see such a cloud. My tears are affecting my eyes. Such a yellow garments look exactly like restless lightning in the sky, and the pearl necklace on the neck appears like a line of herons. Herons flying in line. Herons flying below a cloud. Both the peacock feather on his head and his wayward jayanti, containing flowers of 5 colours, resemble rainbows. The lustre of Krishna's body is as beautiful as the glow of a spotless full moon that's just risen, and the vibration of his flute sounds exactly like sweet thundering of a newly formed cloud. When the peacocks in Vrindavan hear that vibration, they all began to dance. The cloud of Krishna's pastimes is drenching the unseen, the 14 worlds, with a shower of nectar. Unfortunately, when that cloud appeared, a whirlwind arose and blew it away from me. Being unable to see the cloud, that chakora bird of my eyes is almost dead from thirst. Give me a hug. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. This is terrible. My chest is aching. My sides are aching. My head's aching. My arms are aching. My feet are aching. I'm aching. I'm just like a big, stupid saw. My throat's aching. My tongue stuck in the back of my throat like a piece of wood. The cloud of Krishna's pastimes is drenching the 14 worlds with a shower of nectar. Unfortunately, when the cloud appeared, a whirlwind arose and blew it away from me. Being unable to see the cloud, the chikora bird of my eyes was almost dead from thirst. I've said that once. In a faltering word, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu again said, let's go on reciting Rama Raya. Thus Ramanda Raya began to recite a verse. While listening to the verse, the Lord was sometimes very jubilant and sometimes overcome by lamentation. Afterwards, the Lord personally explained the verse. Dear Krishna, by seeing your beautiful face decorated with tresses of hair, by seeing the beauty of your earrings falling on your cheeks, and by seeing the nectar of your lips, the beauty of your smiling glances, your two arms which assure complete fearlessness, and your broad chest, whose beauty arouses conjugal attraction, we've simply surrendered ourselves to become your maidservants. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, after conquering the moon and the lotus flowers, Krishna wished to capture the doe-like gopis. Thus he spread the noose of his beautiful face. Within that noose, he placed the bait of his sweet smile to misguide the gopis. The gopis fell prey to the trap and became Krishna's maidservants, giving up their homes, families, husbands, and prestige. My dear friend, Krishna acts just like a hammer. No, it doesn't. The tears in my eyes, I can't see the words. Hold to myself now. Now very calm and serene. That's gone. It's gone, yeah. My dear friend, Krishna acts just like a hammer. MC Hammer, you see. Come on now. I'm sorry I can't read this very good, but very well, but I'm getting Krishna back. Krishna's come back to a crack in the hole and I'm laughing. It feels good to have a bit of a laugh. Even though it's not a belly laugh, is it? It's a laugh from the chest. The hunter does not the hunter does not care. I think actually. The hunter does not care for piety or impiety. He simply creates many devices to conquer the cause of the hearts of the doe-like gopis. The earrings danced dancing on Krishna's cheeks are shaped like sharks, and they shine very brightly. These dancing earrings attract the minds of all women. Over and above this, Krishna pierces the hearts of women with the arrows of his sweetly smiling glances. He's not at all afraid to kill women in this way. Ah! 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 On Krishna's chest are the ornaments of the Srivatsa mark, indicating the residence of the goddess of fortune. His chest, which is as broad as the plunderers, attracts thousands upon thousands of damsels of Vraj, conquering their minds and breasts by force. Thus they become maidservants of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The two very beautiful arms of Krishna are just like long bolts. They just resemble the bodies of black snakes that enter the space between the two hill-like breasts of women and bite their hearts. Women then die from the burning poison. The combined cooling effect of camphor, roots of kasakaya, hasa, and sandalwood are surpassed by the coolness of Krishna's palms and the soles of his feet, which are cooler and more pleasing than millions upon millions of moons. If women are touched by them even once, their minds are enticed, and the burning poison of lusty desire for Krishna is immediately vanquished. Lamenting in ecstasy, in ecstatic love, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then recited the following verse, which was spoken by Srimati Radharani while exposing the lamentation of her heart to her friends, Srimati Visakha. My dear friend, Krishna's chest is as broad and attractive as a door made of Indrala gems, and his two arms as strong as bolts can relieve the mental anguish of young girls distressed by lusty desires for him. His body is cooler than the moon. Sandalwood, the lotus flower, and camphor. In this way, Madan and Mohan, the attractor of Cupid, is increasing the desire of my breasts. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then said, I just now have Krishna. Unfortunately, I've lost him again. So bye. By nature, Krishna is very restless. He does not stay in one place. He meets with someone, attracts his mind, and then disappears. The gopis become proud of their great fortune, subdue their sense of superiority, and show them their special mercy. Keshava, the subduer even Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva, disappeared from the Ras dance. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then said to Swarup Damodar Goswami, please sing a song that will bring consciousness to my heart. Thus, for the pleasure of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Swarup Damodar Goswami began very sweetly, singing the following verse from Gita Govinda. Here in the area of the Ras dance, I remember Krishna, who is always fond of joking and performing pastimes. When Swarup Damodar Goswami sang this special song, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately got up and began to dance in ecstatic love. At that time, all 8 kinds of spiritual manifestations became manifested in Lord Chaitanya's body. 33 symptoms of Abhika Bhava, beginning with lamentation and jubilation, became prominent as well. All the ecstatic symptoms such as Bhava Odava, Bhava Sandhu, and Bhava Sabala awakening the body of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. A great fire rose between one emotion and another. Each one of them became prominent. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Swarabdhamana sing the same verse again and again. Each time he dances it, now he sings it, Lord tasted anew, and thus he danced again and again. After the Lord had been dancing for a long time, Sarup Damodar Goswami stopped singing the verse. Over and over again, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "Go on, sing, sing." But Sarup Damodar, seeing the Lord's fatigue, did not resume singing. When the devotees heard Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu say, "Go on singing," they all gathered around him, beginning to chant the Hari, holy name of Hari in unison. At that time, Ramananda Rai made the Lord sit down and dissipated his fatigue by fanning him. Can't see. Then all the devotees took Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to the beach and bathed him. Finally they brought him back home. After they fed him lunch, they made him lie down. When all the devotees headed by Ramananda Rai returned to their respective homes. Then I have described Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes in the garden which he entered, mistaking him for Vrindavan. There he exhibited transcendental madness and ecstatic sayings, which Sri Rupa had just very I just can't go on. I just can't go on. I just can't go on. It's alright. I just can't go on.
Want to share your experience?
I'm really feeling, I don't know, I'm feeling,
Put the microphone in there. Just put the microphone in there.
I'm really feeling some pain about me guts from crying and laughing and lamenting and being happy and joyful, and it's all going on. It's rolling all the time, I'm rolling like that. Joyful and sad. I'm more sad than joyful, actually. And my eyes keep filling up with tears, and I can't see these words in front of me, and it's hard, and everything's upside down, topsy-turvy, and round the wrong way, and I don't know, somebody's dancing on my brain up here, and dancing on it all the time, and making different things go off, and saying things and all sorts. I'm saying things I don't even know I'm talking about. You know, I don't. I've got no idea what I'm doing, what I'm saying, what I'm just feeling so. At times transcendently blissful, and other times transcendently out of it. You know, really out of it. I feel like crying and throwing up, and yeah, I feel like throwing up. I really feel like throwing up all over the computer, all over Gora Haridas, you know, which would be good. I brought a laugh into my face then. But it really is difficult to explain. It's out of this world. Well, it is out of this world, isn't it? It's Lord Chaitanya, and everything is just gone. It's just gone far away. And my mind feels so it's there, but it's not there. It's hovering somewhere, hovering above me. I just can't get hold of it. Can't slot it back in. But I'm trying. I'm trying to be. No, I'm not trying to be anything. I'm just going with it. And I'm going to go and get a nose operation. He's always sniffling and snuffling and doing everything. So I'm handing you back to the chief wizard now.
Hey, welcome to the world of transcendental mellows, my friend. Yeah, that's why he didn't get any sympathy from me. The guy's the most fortunate person in the world, man. This is... It's never been given before. I tell you, a lot of spiritual power behind our little sangha here, man. You know, is it worth giving up all these things that don't work? You want to be a selfless servant out there? Go ahead. You want to be equal to Prabhupada? Go ahead. Yeah. So you sort of happy, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. So happy, sad.
Yeah, say a few more things.
More things. I'm happy, sad. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to see anybody. I don't want anything to happen. But I want something to happen. You know, I'm in a world where it's everything is about face. You know, everybody's coming up to me with showing me the backsides instead of the faces. You know, it's all surreal. I want to do something, but I don't want to do something. I want to do something for Krishna, but I can't. I'm trying to do something, but I can't do it. I just can't do anything. All I can do is sort of lay about and even laying about is difficult because when I lay about, I want to get up. When I get down, I want to get up. When I turn the light on, I want to turn it off. When I turn the fan on, I want to turn it off. I do all these things at the same time. I can't get comfortable. That's the point. I just can't get comfortable. I want to go out, but I don't want to go out. I want to see people, but I don't want to see people. I'm pulled apart. I'm being pulled apart slowly or quickly. And I just want Krishna. I just want Krishna there. And Radharani. And Lord Chaitanya. And Nityananda. I want to play around with them. And do whatever it is. I'm not so much into a mood of giving, I'm more into a mode of receiving. That's honest, isn't it? That's honest. Yeah, I'm more into mode of receiving. I want them to do something for me. You know, I don't really want to do things for them. I want them to do things for me. Krishna, do things for me now. Do it now! I got a big stick and I'll hit him with it. No, I won't. Krishna, you do something for me. Make me so happy I'm gonna bust. Not so sad I'm gonna feel I'm busting because I've been like that for 3 or 4 days now. So sad I'm gonna bust. My guts are killing me. Don't know what you've done to me, but I'm really getting some pain in it. Yeah. I'm getting expanded in the gut line. I don't want to get expanded in the gut line anymore. I just want to be I want to be your mate. I want to be your friend. I want to be your pal. I want to be your lover. I want to be to be a cook. I want to be your household man. I want to be your dog.
I've got to look at your bedroom and you go, no chance of that. And you're cooking, well, I don't know.
Reality.
But I want to do it all. I want to do it nicely, you know.
I just say, he's there, he's playing with you.
Okay. You play with me now, are you? Right, I'll get you back. I'll get you back. And I'm going to put you back to this wizard.
Yeah, that was deep meditation. I was meditating on Guru Maharaj, you know, going about doing his bhajans up to this point, you know, well, throughout his life. I just had these meditations of Guru Maharaj going around India, deep into the pastimes, you know, relishing them, and just sort of going around doing his bhajans, you know, and then also meditating on Shiva and a bit on Srinivas. That's what I was meditating as Dashoots was reading, and I was just deep into that, you know, these bhajans that Guru Maharaj has been doing, and leading up to this wonderful instruction that he's given us in the disciplinate line. You know, all those bhajans of going around has solidified him with this great strength, and you can feel it, you know. So it's very beautiful, just kind of meditating on him on the beaches in America, doing these bhajans, and here in India, going around reading the pastimes and solidifying him and getting that great depth in the pastimes that he's given us. And it's just so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. And also Shiva there, meditation on Shiva, and then back into Guru Maharaj doing these bhajans and doing all these bhajans for us, to give us this great wealth that he's given us, you know. And so much want to give that to others, you know, when we come to Europe through Facebook, and just to give what's been given to us in the disciplinate line. So it's very beautiful. That was very beautiful meditations there I was going into of Guru Maharaj and then Shiva. So I thank Guru Maharaj so much. I can't put into words. I cannot put into words.
I thank you so much.
You know.
Thank you for appreciating it.
Ah. Yeah. Just so beautiful. Everything's been leading up to this in my journey, and I can see how everything kind of fits together along my journey. Even like when I was in India in the 90s, I travelled with my wife, who had malaria very severely, and now we have association with a fella who's in the hospital at the moment with malaria, from the same town as what my wife was from. So I just kind of see things fitting together, and everything kind of fits, you know, leading up to this. This is the pinnacle that I've gone through to be here, right here now. Just beautiful, just beautiful. So I'll hand it back to the master chef, Guru Maharaj.
Isn't this a great show, man? Ooh, come on, man. Isn't this a great show? I'll tell you, where else are you going to get this in Krishna consciousness, huh? I guaranteed everybody we're going to have a great show. It's our version of P.T. Barnum Bailey Circus. We have romance with God, we have separation, and we have union, and we have laughter, and we have it all transcendental mellows to keep all of us enthralled and crying. Yeah. This is, where is this? Huh?
Voice is going.
Voice is going? Yeah. See, even though he's going through all these conflicting emotions like Lord Chaitanya, he's still bright. Didn't he look bright? Look at that face, man. Bright. That's like Radharani was like that. She's going through all these conflicting emotions and just still bright and beautiful, you know. Sometimes sad, sometimes happy, just going, you know. Hey, man, that's the fun of the spiritual world. Might as well. No wonder people think we're crazy here. Hey, man. It's not every lifetime you get to, you know, something like this kind of a gift, man. So, devotional mellows, man. Practical, see right there going on, man. People waking up. Yeah. What if I'll give you $1 million, just give this back to me?
Get lost.
Get lost?
Yeah.
$1 billion.
Get lost.
Get lost?
Yeah.
You really like this stuff? Oh my God! Who would ever do this? Like, somebody's saying, "Give him $1 billion." No, get lost. Must be good, huh? I was sitting there like relishing every second of it, man. It was like I had tears that come. Whatever. See, that's how it is. The joy of devotional service, not to be bigger, better, more. You relish what the devotees are relishing. That potency comes in the room. This is the Lord comes in the room, and we all get it. You know, He was going deep in his thing. I was going deep in that also, and just relishing. I had my nose rag out, man, laughing, crying. Feeling whatever he's feeling, I'm feeling. Man, that's bhakti, man. The only thing is I don't get any pain anymore because I already went through the chest expansions and stomach expansions and rib expansions and all that. So it's just more like, there's not much edge to it anymore. It's pure bliss. Growing pains again.
Cutting. Very cutting. It's very cutting. It causes you acute pain. It just creeps upon you and bashes you. Where you should be happy, it makes you sad. And where you should be nice to people, he's still nice to people. It doesn't. You don't appreciate it. You don't appreciate anybody. You know, I appreciate Gaura Hari and Govinda here because that's the only two people I appreciate in the world at the moment. And of course, you as well, of course. But apart from anybody else, nobody. I don't appreciate anyone. My whole life is gone, completely gone. It's been thrown into the cold water tap and it's gone down the drain. Completely down the drain. This is my life. I was born when I came here about, I don't know how long ago, 7 or 8 weeks ago. And I've continued to grow ever since. That's it. I'm born 8 weeks ago and I'm trying to get up to 70 years old in 7 weeks, 8 weeks. That's why it's causing me pain. That's why it's causing me pain. But when I get hold of Krishna, I'm going to make him have some pain as well. So that's my feelings anyway. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, there's something I was going to say about that. So what was he saying? What were you saying basically? What did you start saying? Some of it. Growing pains. What was it? Oh yeah, new life. Yeah, new life. Yeah. New life. Yeah, it's a new life. It's just, you know, if he's still here, Alan was saying that the Christians go through a born again experience. Yeah, it is very. It's basically the same thing. The only difference here is it's developed more. Here you develop there it's just kind of people, they need shiksha actually if they want to develop that more. I was listening to one of these guys that has the ecstasy. They just don't have the as clear as Siddhanta. It's there, something, but they, you know, gets more developed. Otherwise they kind of speculating on a lot of stuff. Even the ecstatic ones. I don't know, I think I'm going to help them. I'm going to do something with I'm going to do some more purports on the Bible. Press them. See, this is the thing is when you this level of consciousness is so high, man. It's so high and so deep. It's like you're an eagle, like on top of the highest mountain, and you look over everything. I'm looking over ISKCON. I'm looking over everything, every Buddhism. I'm looking over all the philosophies, and I can see how to complete it all, how to make it make sense, and not just be partial truths. See, everything is this kind of, you're like that, you got an eagle's view. And so that's my gift, is, and that's what bhakti does, it raises your consciousness when you can see like that. And my gift, so, I like to share stuff, and that's what it's all about. It's fun, it's fun to make people happy and sad. So you got to have this. This is perfect. See, that's why what I'm teaching here is better than anybody else in the world, because I'm teaching the complete happiness. What is complete happiness? See, it's not complete just to be like P.T. Barnum and teach, well, just make people laugh, and then they go home, and then they get materially sad. You make them a little materially happy and a little materially sad. It's not complete like Dalai Lama teaches, well, the perfection of life is just to become happy, And so, but that's not complete. That's not even out of the material. It's mode of goodness, and then you're always going to be sad again. You can't be perfectly. That's speculation. Even Dalai Lama is speculating. See? It's the truth that sets us free. See? And what is that truth? That truth is the happiness and sadness of the transcendental world. See, that's complete perfection, that's transcendence, that's beyond liberation, that's beyond supersoul. That is what Lord Chaitanya brought, and that's what we're teaching. Showing demonstration. Very amazing stuff. The complete happiness. This is why Lord Chaitanya said, you learn from Srivas and you'll get the highest happiness. But he didn't say the whole thing. Just he says the highest happiness and distress, because that comes along with it. And it's all beautiful, man. It's all part of the happiness of devotional mellows. You got to get it all. Other guys, you get really none of it. This happiness of the world, happiness of the Dalai Lama, it's all temporary stuff, man. Happiness of regulated devotional service. There's happiness in the mode of goodness. Even says, Scripture says there's happiness. You become happy. But it's not permanent, and there'll definitely be sadness. You find a perfect Brahmin, let their wife die, and then, boom, they're in separate distress. Let them lose whatever it is, they're gone. They become unhappy. See? Nothing's perfect but what we're teaching. The happiness and distress of God. Complete perfection. Complete. It's the complete truth is that. And we got the great honor to teach this. And not only just blah, blah, blah. Look at these people waking up with it, man. Amazing, huh? Congratulations, my friend, again. Yeah. All right. And also to go into it, he's got it too. He's got his Ross, man.
As Guru Maharaj sharing there, my head's tingling. It's the words that's coming through Guru Maharaj, so empowered and so powerful from the disappearing line. My head's tingling. It's tingling. It's such a lovely sensation, just like little tingles. Like sometimes you get little shivers up your spine, but there's like little tingles in my head. As he's sharing, his truth and his realizations for us.
Yeah, these, I tell you, man, this stuff is so deep, man. People will be contemplating it for a long time, even after this life. But that's okay, man. It's just, hey, the Lord is blessing us. It's not easy to understand what the Lord brought, Lord Chaitanya. So we're here to help, do as much work as we can. Make people happy and sad. Transcendentally happy and sad. Okay, everybody, we had a very long class today, or whatever it was. We had an experience. I said, we had a very long experience today. I started at about 4 o'clock today. 4 o'clock. I'm online, 4:30, something like that. Okay, so hopefully entertained everybody real nicely. We all grew from it and learned stuff and felt stuff and got purified. How can you not? Okay, back a little bit later with more reports. Hot Goloka news, hot off the press, always rolling, never stops, ever fresh. That's how we roll around here, hot off the press. Goloka Press.